Hello Libra, and welcome to your October reading. Your reading for October 2021, monthly reading. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hello all of you Libras and anyone else who's here. Many blessings for everyone here. I wanted to tell you before I get started, I want to say happy birthday. It might have been your birthday just not too long ago in September, or you may be celebrating this month. So I want to wish you happy birthday. May your year be wonderful and filled with great things, and may your wishes come true. um, Before we get started, just a quick reminder, please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell and share my video, comment. I appreciate your support. So a couple of things before I get started. So the way that I work, right before I do the reading, stuff that comes to me, I always share it with my viewers because I see it as part of the reading, that is somehow related to the reading. So a couple of things. I got the feeling of the of kind of a need to declutter. I have it for myself too, but I am a Libra rising, so that could very well be a message for everyone. Decluttering, clearing your space, throwing out stuff, cleaning up, stuff like that. So I got that. I also I get this feeling of delays. Uh, it's not really from today. I already got it yesterday when I did the reading for StarSeeds weekly reading. A feeling of delays, all kind of delays, and maybe annoying stuff. I don't feel anything major, but I feel kind of delays. Also, as I was getting ready, I got a notification from my phone, news, and I take it that you might get some news this month. Okay. Also, I am doing something new that I haven't done, but this is a new channel, so I haven't done a lot of stuff, but I didn't get to do it I decided to do it for this month reading. What I did is I picked an incense for you guys. So what I did is I have all the chakras, the 7 chakras incense, and so I just put them in one spot, close my eyes, and ask to be guided for the right incense for Libra for this month. And the one that I got was the solar plexus. So to me, it's just like a extra message for you to kind of focus on the solar plexus chakra. If you don't know about it, Google it. There's tons of information. You can find. Google it, YouTube it. It's all over. But I'm just gonna give you a couple of things here, just a little bit about what the solar plexus chakra stands for, and it's energy, strength, confidence, strong will, mental balance, health, confidence, active. Okay, so the solar plexus chakra is yellow, and this is what it stands for. It's where your power is, a personal power. Our personal power is in the solar plexus chakra. It's the 3rd chakra, right? We have the root, we have the sacral, and then we have the solar plexus chakra, which is in the tummy area. So I just want to read this to you. It's yellow, as I said, probably. I think I said it. So it has to do with strength and personal power. If the chakra is not balanced, if the chakra is closed and not balanced, or not strong enough, the things that you may feel are guilt, lack of energy, weakness, allergy, fatigue, low self-esteem, worthlessness, digestive and liver problems. So I'm reading this from I found this on Google. So just general information, guys. I'm not a doctor or any practitioner. you can always do chakra clearing by listening to YouTube meditation. You can also do it by, if you want to do it, a personalized one. One that I would recommend is go on Etsy. There's a store called Bring Forth the Light. My favorite store on Etsy. I did distance Reiki with them. They offer all kind of stuff, including, I'm pretty sure they offer chakra chakra clearing, chakra balancing. You can get it with a Reiki, and Reiki is wonderful. Uh, so just an extra one for you, Libra. Watch your sacral chakra. Okay, and now that I have incense all over my mat here, we can get started. Okay, so let's get started and see what messages are coming for you for the month of October. So I have a peace candle here for peaceful reading for all of us. I have some crystals. I have Archangel Michael with us, who I work with closely with him. Some selenite and my cube here. And let's take a look here and see what messages can we get for Libra for the month of October 2021. I'm not taking anything yet. I'm just shuffling, and then I'm gonna cut the cards. I am starting with the Archangel Power Tarot card. The Archangel Power Tarot cards, which are basically angel cards, archangel cards, based on the tarot, on the traditional tarot. So I love working with these cards. I get a lot of information. Okay. So as I said, I'm not taking anything. I trust the process. I trust my team. Whatever has to come through, messages that will have to come through, will come through. Will come through. You'll get the messages you need to hear. And guys, also remember, general reading. Take what applies to you, what resonates with you. And, you know, whatever you get out of this reading is a present for you, right? Okay, I think we're good. All right. I was kind of between the middle and the one on the right, but I heard middle. So the way that I read, I'm going to take 4 cards for you guys to get started. The way that I read is I get a lot of, most of the messages that I get are channeled. So I get a lot of channeled messages come to me through vision, through feelings, mostly through clairaudience. I mostly hear stuff. And I'm gonna put these here. And yeah, what else did I want to say? I'm going to show you the cards. Oh, that's what I want to say. I'm going to show you the cards as I get started. Okay, so 8 of Raphael is 8 of Cups. See the image on the card, and the message reads, there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Spiritual quest. So a couple of messages here. Then we got the 10 of Cups, the happily ever after card. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationship with family members, happily ever after. As I told you, it's a happily ever after card. Okay, King of Michael. So here, as you already can see, Every archangel, the four archangels, represents the four different suits. So Archangel Raphael represents the cups suit, right? Archangel Michael represents the swords. King of swords, King of Michael. Principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. That's King of Swords here. King of Swords here is Archangel Michael. And the moon, just like the moon card. Represented here by Archangel Haniel. So basically, yeah, so I said that already. That there are other archangels in the major arcana. But for the suits, it's the four archangels, which is Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Ariel. The moon, Archangel Haniel. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Okay, so give me just a minute to look here and see what comes to me right away. There is, this card is always, off the bat, this card is always kind of the same feeling. It's a feeling of being lost, a feeling of hesitance. This card, you can feel the hesitance just looking at this card. That's the first feeling I get when I look at this card. It's like, what do I do? Do I cross this bridge? Do I turn around and go back? Is it this way? Is it that way? Archangel Raphael is standing there to guide you. But there's a feeling, and they showed me the dog, and remind me of in the traditional tarot, the Fool card, many times he's shown with a dog walking with him. In the traditional one, there's a dog walking with him. And they showed me the dog and reminded me and showed me the Fool card. So for some of you, yeah, it has to do with, it's not only where do I go, it's kind of how do I start over? How do I start over? There is this unease to this card that I always feel every time I look at it. So it's feeling heavy, feeling kind of lost. What do I do? How do I solve this? It's like a problem that or problems that I don't know how to solve. And it's very, very, it's heavy on the heart. That's what I get. It's heavy on the heart. It's also green, and the heart chakra is green. So it's kind of heavy on the heart. There's a lot of green here. I also get like petty stuff, that is like a lot of stuff that you feel like is petty. I don't know why I'm getting that. And I also heard going higher, walking higher. Like when you walk up the stairs, you'll be higher than the ground, right? My nose is itchy. Yeah. And okay, so for some of you, maybe some of you are good. Some of you got to your happily ever after. You got the family, the life partner, the children, the rainbow here of good omen of good things to come, and just being happy. It could also represent an end of a cycle. So this could mean that here you are, feeling very lost and lonely and don't know what to do, and there's a cycle that wants to end or needs to end. Needs to end. I'm sorry. And when I do readings, sometimes really bad with speaking for some reason. So there, it could be that you're here, the Eight of Cups, and you're thinking, you know, this cycle has to end because you don't have the happily ever after, and you want to get to the happily ever after, but you need to end the cycle, because remember, tens are about endings and new beginnings, right? Endings are always new beginnings. Something else will come along. So that could be some of you watching. You are in the Eight of Cups. You want to leave a situation. You want to go to the Ten of Cups, to the happily ever after, but also, or you want to go to the Ten of Cups, which represent the end of a cycle, right? Go to the 8, the 9, the 10, and go back to the Fool. Go back to the beginning of the journey, or go back to the Ace, or go back to the Ace of Cups, which is the beginning of the journey too, right? All depends how you're looking at it. Okay, let's see what else is here. So, for some of you that are struggling here, and I feel like very heavy heart. I feel like my heart is kind of heavy. It's kind of almost hard to talk. The heaviness. The King of Swords. So the King of Swords represents more than one thing, right? The King of Swords could represent that where you are now, in order for you to resolve all of these issues, you will have to kind of put all your emotions, and I can feel it, hard for me to talk. You know, it's probably hard for you to talk too, hard for you to express your feelings, or maybe you feel like you express your feelings, but no one is listening, no one is interested, and you feel like you have a heavy heart, as I said before, and kind of don't know what to do with that, with all of the emotions that you're feeling. And for some of you, what the King of Swords is saying, you need to stop where you are, and you need to kind of say to yourself, okay, let me put all my feelings aside for now and start thinking logic, start thinking logistics, start thinking action, start thinking solutions, right? Because Archangel Michael, because the King of Swords, not Archangel Michael, the King of Swords here, King of Michael, because the King of Swords represents I'm sorry, because I keep on hearing stuff. Represents looking into the rational stuff, the logics, the logistics, not focusing on emotions. You do need to acknowledge your feelings, but say, okay, I'm going to put my feelings on the side for a second and start thinking, how am I going to solve this stuff? What to do, what actions, what is the rational thing to do? Okay. Now, Archangel Michael can also represent a person. So I just heard a lawyer. So that could be a lawyer, that could be a friend, that could be someone who's in your corner, maybe even a life partner. But yeah, all depends what is the heaviness and the hesitance is about, and what situation, right? I also heard, like Archangel Michael said, he represents, yeah, but obviously Archangel Michael here represents the King of Swords. So he wanted me to say that he's the King of Swords in this deck. Yes, of course. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So, or maybe, maybe you will meet this person, or maybe this person will come to your life, or maybe you will become the King of Swords. Okay, regardless. Oh, Oh, and this just came to me. Libra is an air sign, and swords represent the air suits. So yeah. Or maybe this is saying you are here, confused, heavy-hearted, don't know what to do. But don't forget that, especially, you know, the King of Swords represents a male energy, right? It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a male, but it's a masculine energy, right? So it could be the masculine energy in a female, right? So maybe maybe you need to focus more on your, if regardless if you're male or female, to focus more on your masculine energy. So maybe you're a very nurturing person, being pushed around, feeling very you know, unstable, unsafe, confused, right? And the idea here that you also have a masculine energy in you, so choose the masculine energy to show you the way out of this situation. And the moon card talks about the moon card talks about intuition, but the moon cards also talks about things that are hidden, right? Things that we see during the day, not as easy to see during the night, right? Because what's under the sun is clear for us to see. What's under the moon is hidden from us, right? So in this situation, trust your intuition. First message, if you're lost here, and also there might be things that are hidden from you. And I just heard legal stuff. Legal stuff could be legal stuff. If you go into a divorce, if you go into any legal stuff, I hear partnerships, you know, maybe agreements, you know, ending agreements. It could be anything. I heard lease, I heard agreements, I heard contracts. They just say contract. So pay attention to the details. Pay attention to everything. Make sure you know everything. Make sure all the information is available to you and nothing is hidden from you, right? Okay, let's see. Anything else here that I'm getting? I'm going to get some clarifiers. Okay, so for clarifiers, I'm using my Essential Tarot. Essential Tarot. So I'm going to just shuffle and ask. Okay, I'm not going to take this yet because I want to ask first. Can I get a clarifier for... So this one just flew like this. Clarifier for the Eight of Raphael. Take one more. Okay. The clarifier for the Ten of Raphael. It's this one, I think. And this one too wants to come from. One clarifier for the King of Michael. Got stuck in my hand. And one clarifier for the Moon. It's this one. Okay, let's see how it fell. Alright guys, give me just a second here. Now look. Look at this. The Sun card. Yay. Best card in the deck. Right? The Sun card. Something good is coming. For all of you, Libra. Sun is shining for you. Let's take a look here and see. So the way I deal with the tarot, I put everything right side up. I fix everything right side up. And when I shuffle, I also make sure that everything is right side up. You know? And then if anything comes reversed, then it's from Spirit. So look, for the Eight of Cups, for this card here, the clarifiers that came about are, look, the Eight of Wands, which is all about communication, right? It's all about communication. But it came upside down. So no, not communicating. So if you're in the situation of the Eight of Cups where you feel lost, confused, don't know what to do next, it could be that you are not communicating with anyone and you just keep it in and it's not helping you. Or it could be that there's a lot of issues with communication, a lot of fights, okay, and misunderstandings. And the other card that came is the Hanged Man, right side up, the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about feeling like you're hanging upside down, you're stuck. You're stuck. But the hangman also suggests, uh, okay, I got it. Also suggests changing your perspective. So right away they showed me the King of Michael here, the King of Swords. You change your perspective from being only in your feelings to also uh, taking it to the logic and to the practical part of you, right? Taking it from the emotion to the intellectual, right? Think about a way to, change your perspective, the way you look at things, to make things better for you. Okay? All right. I want to see. I was kind of curious about the Ten of Raphael. So some of you are ending a cycle to start a new cycle, and some of you are just, happy. Life is good. Let's see what we got here. Two clarifiers that wanted to come through. One is the King of Wands, and one is the Knight of Wands. So it could be that you got to this, you went from being the Knight of Wands, you feel like that you've matured, male or female, right? Even though they have both masculine energy, doesn't matter. You went from being the Knight to being the King. I hear some of you became parents, some of you watching. Maybe someone had a baby or had, not necessarily first baby, or another child. Or you feel like you got to a more stable point in your life and you're happy. You went to, you've matured. Or maybe this is another person in your life. Maybe your partner. Or maybe this could represent you and your partner. You're on the same page. One is the king, one is the knight, but both of you came under the wand suit. So there's happiness here. That's great. That's great. I'm happy for you. For the King of Swords, King of Michael, we got the 10 of Pentacles. So we got another 10 here. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, most definitely ending of a cycle. I want to say retiring or something like that. So for some of you, I just heard your dreams came true. So it goes with the 10 of Cups. So maybe maybe you got everything. You got the emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups, and also the stability with the 10 of Pentacles. But usually the happily ever after include the cards, the 10 of Cups includes everything. Let me see. But also could be the King of Swords is basically telling you that it's okay to end the cycle, and you'll be okay money wise. If you worry about money, if your worry is about money, to end this cycle here, right? You will be okay. You will be okay. You will be okay with money. I'm gonna get one more clarifier for this card, for the 10 of Cups, because it feels kind of weird to me. I feel like something is missing. So, okay. Give me a clarifier, please, for the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Did I say 10 of Cups? 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to get another clarifier for the 10 of Pentacles. One card, please. One card. Oh, look, these two came about together. Okay. So we got the Death card and we got the 5 of Wands. So what it says to me is the Ten of Pentacles, the end of a cycle, the cycle of fighting. It's a cycle of fighting. It's a cycle of arguments. It's a Ten of Wands. It's a cycle of ending of cycle. And also to emphasize on this, we also got the Death card. So an end of a cycle that and transformation. A new beginning. The end for all the unpleasant stuff. And you will be okay. You will be okay. Remember that the Death card is not really about death, physical death. It represents transformation and transmutation, right? So for some of you watching, there's going to be an end to a cycle that is, and I'm thinking it's the people that feeling this way. The heavy-hearted people watching, confused and lost and don't know what to do. There's going to be an end to this cycle. But I feel like you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Let me see. Archangel Michael says not to worry about the money. The money will come. I just heard him saying you will not be homeless on the street. So whoever needs to hear this message. Okay. And for the Moon card, we got the Ace of Swords. Ooh, look at this. So any people dealing with contracts, any of you, legal contracts, agreements, leases, I want to say marriage certificates or getting married or something. Anything that is hidden will come to light. Look at this. We got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. Everything will come to light. Everything that is hiding beneath the surface will come to light, and you will know the truth. You will know the truth. So trust your intuition. I want to tell you, trust your intuition and look into the details, especially in business, in everything, but in business and anything that has to do with signing contracts, okay? Right, guys? So I hope this makes sense to you. Let's take a look at your health for this month. I was just looking at the clock, you know, on the recording, and it says 33:03. So hey, 33. 3 represents Jesus and the Ascended Masters. So you might want to work with Jesus Masters this month. Ask for their help. Oh, I just saw 33 just now. I was looking, just moved my eyes and I saw 33. So that's great. All right, guys, let's take a look at romance for this month. What do the romance angels have to tell us? Okay, I'm not going to take anything yet because so this is the romance angels oracle card by Doreen Virtue. I can show you quickly. This is the romance angels by Doreen Virtue, and the Essential Tarot. I love them. And probably my all-time favorite, Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Redley Valentine, but you can probably still find it under Redley Valentine. All of the Doreen Virtue decks are really hard to find because they all are out of print. So, okay. Let me just concentrate here and ask the romance angels. Cards are very jumpy. Okay. What messages would you have? Give me 2 cards for Libra for the month of October. Oof, very jumpy. That one I'm gonna have to take. Libra for October 2021. One more card. Libra for October 2021. Yeah, that's it, guys. You see how it flew? That's it. Don't need any more signs than that. Okay. So so we got 2 cards. We got give your relationship a second chance. I mean, sorry, give your relationship a chance. I don't know why I said a second. Work on your partnership. So for some of you, maybe it is give your relationship a second chance because I just said it. So, you know, some stuff, some stuff just comes to me and okay, so that's the second card. It is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love. And the card says here, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sorry, my nose is kind of itchy. The highest energy of all. The highest energy of all, of course, is love. Only love survives. After we leave this planet, love is the only thing that survives, right? Okay, guys. So, general reading takes what works for you. For some of you, starting a new relationship, not sure, give it a chance, give it a try. It might be kind of different than what you usually used to. But give it a try. It's a good relationship. It has it's something good here. That's why they say give it a chance. So maybe it's a new relationship and you're not sure yet, and you're thinking, should I not? And the romance angels are saying, yeah, you should give it another chance. For some of you, I feel like, me saying give it a second chance is really part of the reading. Maybe you do kind of like thinking, no, I'm not, I'm done with this. And you should at least consider giving it a second chance. Okay. And there's a lot of love here. I feel like a lot of love here. And for some of you, it is safe for you to love. So I want to say a couple of things here. So I get this thing with this card that like kind of being on your high horse. Like, so maybe some of you watching, and I mean it in the most respectful way and the most non-judgy way. Some of you watching maybe feel like, yeah, I met this guy, but I don't know, maybe he's not educated enough. He's not educated like me. He's not rich like me. He's not this, is not that. Kind of like I am better than him. So be careful with that, because the whole I am better than you is all pure ego. In spiritual truth, we all are the same. And I like to say, like, people that think that they're better than other people, I like to say, if you can show me that you found a way not to die at the end of this journey, then I'll tell you then that you're better than other people. It's just a silly thing that I like to say. But really, so it could be someone that, so there could be someone in your life or something starting, someone is interested in you, and you're thinking, nah, no. I have degrees, I have money, I have this, I have that, and you don't have that, meaning I'm better than you. Maybe you're out of my league, meaning you're out of my league. But, the feeling I get is, no, don't judge it like that. It could be really good. There's something good here. It's maybe different than what you used to, but it's still good. Also, some of you are just scared, of starting something new. And what the romance angels are saying is, open your heart. Open your heart and receive the highest energy of all. So So it could be someone who loves you already, loves you, or kind of falling for you. And you say, no, 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 no. Or maybe someone who you just started going out with and you're thinking, it's not serious. But it looks like it might be very serious. So think about it. Okay, let's move on and take a look at your health for this month. So I'm going to use the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards, and the card already fell before I even... Okay, everything is very jumpy. I do not know why. Maybe you're feeling kind of jumpy. Okay, so Archangel Raphael, can I please have 2 cards for my Libra viewers for October 2021? October, this card, October 2021. Archangel Raphael. Okay, thank you. Archangel Raphael. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right. For some of you, good night's sleep is the message. The Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. So some of you need to sleep more, go to sleep a little earlier, get more sleep. I know that this is a message for me. I tend to go to sleep too late because, just, spending too much time on the computer, really. I try to limit myself to 11, but sometimes, to go to bed at 11. But try to go to sleep even earlier than that. Like make sure you get like a nice, 8 hours of sleep or something good like that. Also, if you're having problems sleeping, you can use sleeping meditations. They're really good. I totally recommend it. On YouTube, you go on YouTube, you find a good sleeping meditation. They have guided, they have just music. There's so much on YouTube. It's really such a blessing. And put it with headphones. No headphones. I used to do it with headphones. I used to put sleeping meditations with headphones. Also, I want to tell you, there's sleeping meditation that healing, that are healing meditations, meaning it works on healing your body while you're sleeping. It's really good. It's really good. You're just sleeping. You put headphones on and you let it play, and you don't have to be awake for that. There's also some kind of an app called Calm or something. There's like bedtime stories for adults. I saw that on the commercials on YouTube. So that could also work. If you don't sleep well, work on it. Work on it. You need to sleep well to be able to function. And also you can ask Archangel Raphael to heal you while you're sleeping. I do that. Heal you while you're sleeping. The second card we got is consult a nutritionist. So if you have any health problems, consult a nutritionist. Also, diet is important here. You see she's eating fruits and vegetables. You see she's eating all the fruits and vegetables. Her eyes are closed. So sleep, right? So sleep is also important here for your health. If you have any issues, consult a nutritionist. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. So if you have any issues, any health issues, consult a nutritionist. Make sure that you eat the right food. A nutritionist can guide you to eating food that is good for you, right? So a good night's sleep. They just show me the flowers, which could also be, there's some kind of a flower therapy that could mean like if you know anything about flower therapy, it could also mean go sit outside and be by the flowers. And if you look here in the cards, it's outside, outdoors. And I want to say like under the stars, like be outside It's like star bathing, like be outside under the stars at night, and also during the day, get some sunlight, fresh air, be by the flowers, eat fruits and vegetables and organic stuff, whatever you can, the dirty dozen. I don't do everything organic, but I try to do the dirty dozen. So there's a dirty dozen, which are the, um, not the dirty dozen, sorry. Yes, the dirty dozen. Dozen fruits and vegetables that they're saying we should not eat. We should only eat organic. So that's usually how I guide myself, because it's hard to buy everything organic. But some fruits and vegetables, oh, we shouldn't eat. We shouldn't eat non-organic because it's really not good for us. Okay. My crystals here are agreeing with me. Okay, let's get 2 cards from Archangel Michael. I heard 1 card. Okay, 1 card, Archangel Michael. 1 card from Archangel Michael. This one. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Look at this. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. That's what Archangel Michael is saying. And you can see here the woman maybe praying or maybe reading something, and Archangel Michael standing by her side. So, or maybe journaling. So the prayer says, please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So that is pretty much the prayer that I say before readings and before, when I clear the cards. Pretty much help me see, hear, feel, and know the messages that want to come through in the light and with blessing for everyone involved. And get me out of the way, get my ego out of the way, because we all have ego. As small as we keep it, we still have ego. And the messages that come from spirit are not about the messenger, it's not about me. I am a channel here. I'm just a conduit. So I sit here and I hear what I get, and in any way that I get it, a lot of talking to me, but also showing me stuff and making me feel stuff, right? So I pass it on to you. That's why my videos are so long. It's already 47 minutes in. And and I told Archangel Michael earlier, I'm trying to make my videos shorter because people don't like long videos. And he said, as long as you pass the messages that want to come through, that's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about long videos or short videos. You just have to worry about a message that needs to come through, because I am the messenger, only the humble messenger here, your humble messenger. So what does this say? Sorry for too much talking. This says trust your intuition. This says, you feel it. Yeah, it's true. It's real. You are right. This is not some crazy stuff in your head. This is coming to you through spirit. This is coming to you through your intuition. This is coming to you from Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael already told me to remind you. He just told me when I got this card to please remind you to call upon him and ask for his help. And to remind you that he can be with everyone at the same time, so he's not limited in space, so you're not bothering him. He doesn't have something else to do that he can't attend to you right now. And yeah, I just heard it. It's your free will, so he can't help you unless you ask for his help. But feel free to ask for him. And he's saying it's nothing complicated. It's just saying, Archangel Michael, please help me. Please be with me. You can ask him like I did, and to always be with me, and he's always with me. And you hear him loud and clear. It's very easy to hear him. He wanted me also to say that, to remind you that. I already know that. And I always tell people, Archangel Michael is the easiest archangel to work with because he's the easiest one to hear because he's loud. You hear him loud and clear. And he's a protector, so he'll protect you from any lower energies. Because when you channeling stuff, you have to be careful that you're not getting anything from lower energies. You know, but Archangel Michael message is always a message of love and of help and understanding. He knows us. He understands us. He sees right into our hearts. We have nothing to hide from him. He doesn't judge us. They don't judge us. The archangels don't judge us. And he wants me also to say it has nothing to do with religion. So maybe some of you needed to hear that. And also, like, if the figure here is praying, this is a prayer book, so maybe, yeah. It doesn't interrupt with religion. He says we are just helpers. Yeah. Okay. All right, Archangel Michael, thank you so much. And I'm going to, I wanted to also get you an advice. So one advice from Archangel Michael is to listen to your intuition, trust your intuition. I want to ask for advice from the fairies. And I'm not going to take anything before. Okay, so fairies, what advice would you have for Libra for the month of October 2021? Just throw it at me. It's this one. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to get another card. So the card here is new home. Some of you are moving. Some of you will be moving. Find a new home. And I feel like a new home also could be like, yeah, feeling at home with yourself. Right now, some of you are feeling very, very uncomfortable, right? With this 8 of Cups. Feeling at home within your own self. And some of you, it actually means either buying a house or moving to a different apartment. It says here moving is a step in the right direction for you. Maybe considering should I move? And the answer is yes. It will be a step in the right direction for you. Maybe it's moving away from people that are not helping you, from harsh energies, from people who sabotage you. Let me ask for just one more card because I feel it's like kind of specific. Can I get one more card for my Libras, please, for October 2021? You can just... Yeah, okay, I see it. Oh, look at this. This card says Dietary Changes, and it goes right with the card that we got from Archangel Raphael, which is the consultant nutritionist. So some of you watching, and maybe quite a few of you, need to watch what you're eating. You need to watch what you're eating. Improve your diet, and your life will also improve. So if you have any health issues, diet is really, really important here. Okay? All right. So I am going to end the reading with a card from my StarSeeds. You know, my channel is StarSeeds Wisdom. I am a StarSeed, and I always want to bring a message, at least one message for my StarSeeds. I also do weekly readings for StarSeeds of all signs. For my Libra StarSeeds watching, please, can we get a card or two for my Libra StarSeeds watching for October 2021? Okay. I feel like one more card. Okay. Oof. If you'll see that, it makes a lot of sense. Okay. One more card. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. So the first card that came out is this one. Weight of the world, weight of the world. Some of you carrying the whole world on your shoulders. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Okay. So some of you are very worried. Now, this could be, generally speaking, worried, weight of the world. So I want to say, like, word issues, like, all the big stuff, global warming and whatnot, and COVID and vaccinations, and all these kind of stuff that people are worried about, and what's gonna happen, and wars and whatever. I'm just saying. Some people watching the news too much and worried about too much about what's gonna happen to our world. And some of you just weight of the world, kind of feeling like almost drowning. It's not, she's not drowning in the picture, but like like the water is coming all up to your neck. Feel like you're up to your neck with worries, with problems, with feeling confused, with feeling lost, right? And it could be, and I'm not trying to suggest that it's just in your head. Some of you are obviously going through some stuff here that is not easy. And what the card is suggesting is boundaries. So practical things, set boundaries for people not to treat you in a certain way, to not to talk to you in a certain way, what is okay with you and what is not okay with you. You know what I mean? Some stuff, let it go. So maybe some stuff you need to just release it from you. Do the forgiveness, just find a way to just let it go. Just, it's somehow. Through forgiveness, through a lot of self-forgiveness, a lot of self-forgiveness is also needed to let go, because many times we hold so much resentment towards ourselves and we don't forgive ourselves, and it's not yours to carry, meaning some stuff is not yours to carry. You don't have to worry about the whole world. You don't have to carry the weight of the whole world. It's not yours to carry. Everyone's problem, worrying about everyone else, worrying about how people are going to manage in their life and stuff, maybe children or siblings, or parents, or whatever it may be. You don't have to worry about everyone. You know what I mean? People will have to find their way in life. You can help, but you don't have to worry about everyone to the point where kind of almost suffocating yourself. And the second card is all paths lead home. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Wonderful. Trust your intuition. We had the intuition card here, the moon, right? Trust your intuition. Look within. Find time to meditate, for meditation and prayers. Put some time in nature, for a little walking, a little bit of an exercise to move your body. To be outside. I feel like really to be outside. And you see the inner authority. I feel kind of like right away this card. Archangel Michael here. King of Swords. You have the authority. You have your inner authority. You can stand up for yourself. Stand your ground. Put your boundaries. Put your feelings aside for a little bit, not disregarding them and not ignoring them, but choosing to kind of work with logic, practical stuff, taking actions, being strong, standing in your power. Which brings me to where I started, that when I asked for when I ask Spirit, my angels, my guides, to give me incense. You know, the chakra that came up for you guys, but give me a chakra incense for Libra, and I got the solar plexus, which is about being your own inner authority. It's about being strong, standing in your power, not being pushed around, setting boundaries, right? So that's it, guys. I feel like I kind of closed the circle with inner authority and going back to the solar plexus chakra. So thank you so much for watching and for listening. I hope you got something out of this. I'm doing all of this out of love and as part of my mission. I thank you so much, Libra. I wish you a wonderful month of October, a wonderful birthday, and a new year that will bring you lots and lots of blessings and love and peace of mind and all that you wish for yourself. Fulfillment of all your wishes. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear what you thought about the reading. Did any of this resonate with you? I'd love to hear your thoughts and read your comments. Thank you, guys. I'm sending you love and lights. Sorry, I said lights. Okay, lights. Sending you love and light from my heart to you. Love you guys. Thank you so much.